Hey everybody, Brian here in Fitzpatrick's. I want to show you this car here. This is a 2018, it's a Honda CRV and it's an SE Plus NAVi. In this video I want to run through the features on the outside and the inside of the car and we'll go for a quick drive in the car as well. So by the end of the video you'll know what this car is all about, or if you're looking to buy this car then you'll have a better idea of what you're going to look at before you travel. We've actually had lots of these cars over the years. We sold them brand new and we're a Honda dealer when they were brand new, and we took a lot of them out of England and the north of Ireland before Brexit kicked in. So they always came in with one owner and a full Honda service history. And this particular car is no different. This is a one owner vehicle and again a full Honda service history. What's nice on this one, actually, a lot of them used to come in grey and blue. Very, very difficult to get white orchid pearl. What I mean by white orchid pearl is it's a kind of, it's hard to see now probably because the sun is actually after going in, but it's not, if you look at say something like we sell Hyundai as well and they have a flat solid white colour, don't get me wrong, that's quite nice, but what's nice on these Honda whites is it's a really pearly kind of finish. Again, it's hard to see unless you're actually looking at the car. When the sun shines in it, it's really, really cool. One other thing on this car is it has those heavy duty black side steps on the side. There is an OEM style side step that we normally put on them, but I think this one, because it's got white, the black contrast of the heavy duty ones works much better. So just as the wind starts to pick up here, what we'll do is we'll go for a quick drive in the car and then I'll show you the features I like on the outside and also the inside of the car. Just before we get going, if there's any information you want on this particular car, 086 843 1945, Brian's my name. If there's any information you want, call, text, WhatsApp, and I'll be happy to help you out. So anyway, the engine in these cars is a 1.6, 120 horsepower, 300 Newton meter torque engine. Actually, just before we get going, a couple of quick things, right? Over here, there is a reverse camera. This is an SE Plus, which means it also gets navigation as well. So Garmin navigation's in through here. Obviously, you have things like smartphone connection, which allows you, Bluetooth and that kind of stuff, and stream music from your phone. This over here then is changing the IMID, average speed, fuel efficiency, current time, all that kind of stuff. Similarly, there's a trip computer over here, average speed, fuel efficiency, how much fuel you got left, countdown for servicing. This is cruise control with a speed limiter. This is via radio controls even. This is the Bluetooth controls over here. And the heating mechanism then is driver and passenger side. So it's dual zone, and you'll see as we're driving then it's got a really high mounted gear knob in through here. Drinks holders are here. There is in through here HDMI. There is two USB connectors and a 12 volts. The HDMI is if you want to play video up through here, but you can't be driving while you're doing it. And then electrics for windows and mirrors over here. An econ function which reduces how aggressive the throttle is, how aggressive the cruise control is, how aggressive the air conditioner is in favour of fuel efficiency. And down then to under here, traction control, parking sensors front and rear, controls for mirrors and stuff like that. The very last thing I'm just going to show you, well actually two more things. This is electrochromatic, so if someone drives up behind you at night time it darkens itself. And then there's a conversation mirror. So this mirror here is to see what's going on in the back. This one here is to see what's going on in the back of the car. So out the back window, in the back of the car, especially if you've got kids. In through here then, this is a rake reach steering, so you can bring it in and out and up and down as well. And the seat that I'm in then is height adjustable, and there's lumbar support for my lower back. I'll show you that in a minute anyway. Okay, let's go for a drive. Couple of things on these cars. So the visibility is nice, but it's an SUV, it's high off the ground, you'd expect that. The controls are nice, so you can make the steering wheel sit in a place that's quite accessible, and then the gear stick here, if you see, it shifts nice, but it's in a nice position as well, so you don't really have much of a reach to get at it, so that's quite nice. In terms of the engine itself, like we're saying, it's 300 newton meters of torque, it's 120 horsepower. There's good fuel efficiency in these as well, so they are a car where I'd easily, if you look at a Sportage and a Tucson from the similar period of 2018, they were a car that was kind of 45, maybe high 40s miles per gallon. These cars, even though they're bigger, it was a really well designed engine. 50 plus miles per gallon is achievable. I have no problem saying that to somebody and not being worried if they come back in 6-12 months time, because they seem to knock it out. And the other thing, they drive nicely on back roads as well, so they don't pitch and roll too much. They feel like a car to drive, but you have that nice kind of elevated driving position as well. In terms of reliability, it is a Honda. They are generally quite reliable. If they have a good service history and if they're well looked after, then you really should be sound from the point of view of reliability over your ownership period. And servicing is not expensive on these cars. Average servicing about 250 to 300 euros. So you see, it drives good. Anyway, things I like on these cars: detail, brushed aluminium. See the way the daytime running lights are here, but then the chrome kind of extends from that. Nice little bit of detail that goes up in here. The Fog lights are actually chrome surrounded, which I think are quite nice. Parking sensors we talked about. These are a 17-inch diamond cut wheel. I think it works well in this car because you got these bits of silver, brushed aluminium here. You got these polished sections on the wheels, but the black inserts kind of match the black that's here, the black down the side, the tinted windows at the back. Again, there's chrome around here, brushed aluminium roof rails. So there's three kind of themes going on the car like that. You got black, you got brushed aluminium, and then you've got chrome as well. The back is the same. So again, you got chrome here. So if you look kind of the high points, the grille, the windows, and this section along the back, they're high, as in they're kind of in the middle of the car, and they're chrome, whereas the bottom sections low have brushed aluminium, this kind of polished finish here, brushed aluminium in front, and then up high, the very high point, brushed aluminium again. Anyway, look, I'm talking rubbish, but small details, but they all come together. Parking sensors on the rear. Actually only copped this recently. See the shape of the C for CRV? And you see the back window, see? They're very, very similar shape actually. Like even things like the way the chrome comes into the taillight along here. Okay, the boot is massive in these. Well, okay, sorry, in respect to other similar cars in the market, Tucson's and Qashqai's and all that stuff, this is a bigger car. There is a spare wheel kit in through here. There is some storage over here. The other thing as well then is 12 volt in through here, another anchor point there. And if you want then, you can pull that lever and you can pull that lever. And the back seats then fold down and you end up with this really super flexible large load area. When you're getting into the back then, right, look how wide the doors open at a right angle to allow you to get around child seats or just for adults getting in and out the back of the car. There is child locks for the windows and the doors, usually electric windows, and then brushed aluminium for the door handle in through there. Leg space, so actually let's look at it from the point of view of my feet are dirty, I think. Okay, so if I am sitting in this car, this is the amount of headroom I have, and the legroom is really, really good as well. And I've got ventilation in through here. There's Isofix here. There's Isofix under my bum here. There is an armrest in through here with a drinks holder. 3 child seats, well, not impossible, difficult. Some people are trying to do it. I think you're really trying to, you need a bigger square car like an S-Max or a C4 Picasso or something if that's really your priority, just to make life easier on yourself. But what I was going to say is there's a manufacturer, Jolie, which seems to make a thinner child seat, so that might be doable to get them in, but it'll be, you won't be using the Isofixes, you'll be using the 3 child seats across, and it's a squeeze, but technically it's doable, but I wouldn't, there is better cars out there for that. So we've seen the inside of the car when we were driving it, like we said, lumbar support and height adjuster and all that kind of stuff in through there. Actually, one other thing on these, they have a CD player if you have any CDs left, which I know is going to think in the past. Service book then, as we said, it is a full Honda service history car. So, interesting information you want in the car, call, text, WhatsApp 086 843 1945. You can scrap your car or you can trade in your car. We can organise finance. It'll come with a 12-month warranty. It will come properly prepared. So if you're looking for a flexible, easy to run, fuel efficient SUV and something that's a little bit different than some of the other cars that are out there, then these are definitely worth considering. We've sold lots of them and we have lots of people that seem to be happy with them. So anyway, hopefully the car's of interest. Hopefully the video is useful. Thanks for watching.